That is right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with another series of hardcore Minecraft, and for this series I have what I believe to be the perfect plan to being infinitely alive within this world. So that plan involves 4 stages. Stage number 1 is getting absolutely stacked, followed by stage number 2, which is defeating the Ender Dragon, and then stage number 3, which is getting infinite beacons using an iron farm and a wither skeleton farm. And stage number 4 is getting totems. So let's get going. So now that I've got these basic stone tools, my goal is to find a village, because that is sort of where all my plans in terms of setting up a Minecraft world revolve around of. Right, so for this world, basically my plan is for this first episode, I want to progress as far as I can, because once you hit that point, you can basically do anything. Like from there, it'll be farms, it'll be all sorts of stuff, and I've already passed past some very nice landscapes that could turn into a home for myself. So I'm liking how my world has started as of far. So I'm just going to go ahead and find a village. And another goal I have for this world is I actually don't want to sleep at all. That might be difficult, and I might go back on that very quickly. But for now, I have no plans of sleeping. We'll stay away from that. So as the sun sets, I've just taken to this boat, and I'm just gonna, ride around, try and find a village for the next 10 minutes before the sun comes back up. I believe I have just seen the top of a house of a village across here. Yes, that wasn't even what I thought I saw. I saw that one over there. Finally. Oh, 2 villages. How about that? Look at that. Is that 2 blacksmiths I spy? What a find. So now that I've got this, and I basically have access to gather, well, realistically infinite. Ooh. Whoa. Jeez, what a stock. Anyway, so now that I have access to basically infinite emeralds, because there's trees and I can trade those sticks, I have access to infinite diamond tools and armor. So I'm going to spend the next couple of hours getting absolutely stocked up, and well, I'll talk to you once I finish that one. Alright, so I have gone ahead and got absolutely stacked. Basically I've fully maxed out gear at this point. In the meantime, I've got a good chunk of villages starting to get set up. And I've got some enchanting table, some trees, and that's an iron farm up there, as well as some cows. I'm going to go into the nether for the first time, and I'm going to see if we can get some those ones, because the next step in this mission is to defeat the Ender Dragon. Alright, so we are in, let's see what we can find. Immediately, Bastion. That's not good. I hate Bastions in Minecraft. Very painful. Hopefully there is a fortress nearby as well, because I cannot be bothered searching. Yes. Right, so somehow I need to figure out how to get over to there now. Found looks to be a pretty sizable nether fortress. Get attention. I've got looting through, so I might be able to get some skulls. Oh! I've got 4 rods so far. I probably want to come out with this with say 10. Alright, 16 will be plenty. I'm going to disappear right now. Oh, found it. Right, and we are back home. And somehow I have managed to skip the entire day. So we are sitting on day 25 right now, which means I have 7 days to beat my personal hardcore record of 32 days before killing the Ender Dragon. Fortunately for me, I can do this basically right now. The only thing I need is I want to enchant my bow. That's like the only thing I could do with it. But apart from that, I'm literally ready to go and defeat the Ender Dragon. And I need some more Ender Pearls. But apart from that, I am literally ready to go and defeat the Ender Dragon. I think. Oh, I also need some firework rockets. And a breaking. I don't have unbreaking, that's just... Right. Okay, I am not ready to go and defeat the Ender Dragon. I need to get an unbreaking villager, so I can get an unbreaking book. Then I need to get some gunpowder and some paper, and I need to... What else do I need? Anyway, I'm just going to do a whole bunch of prep work, and I'll be back to you once I'm ready to defeat the dragon. So, as I explained, I have a 4-step plan to eternal greatness, and I have now fully completed step 1, which was to get fully maxed out gear. Step 1 is officially complete, so we can now move on to step 2, which is simply defeating the Ender Dragon. And once we finish that, step 3 becomes getting a wither skeleton farm and beacons, which I can hopefully do. And step 4 will be for me to get totems of war. Once we have completed all 4 of those steps, we will be ready to end the episode and continue this Minecraft world. So, let's go and find the stronghold. Alright, it should be basically underneath, down here. We got it. Beautiful. And found it. Lovely. Right. Well, I have everything that I need. Let's go and defeat the Ender Dragon. The dragon. Do it, and we got it. Now for the second half of mission 2 of this episode, to get myself an elytra. Yep. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I think I just elytra acquired. And I would say, with that final Joker kill, I'm done here, and that completes step number 2 for us, which means we can now move on to step number 3, which is building a wither skeleton. Alright, so first things first, for this, I need to find a nether fortress that is inside of a soul sand valley. Anyway, now unfortunately this fortress is not in a soul sand valley, so we're gonna have to keep looking. I found another fortress. However, it's not in a soul sand valley. There is a soul sand valley, but it's not in it. I've found about 10 fortresses, and I would say every single biome except for a soul sand valley, including 3 that are right next to me. Why? Why are they so hard to find in here? Oh? Maybe. Yes. Hopefully. I would say this will just about do us. Hopefully. Right, well, this block right here, this crossway, should do it. So, now I just need to get back and well up and start building. And we're home. Right, so now I just need to gather a rather extensive list of items. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. I'll see you once I've done it. Alright, so I've now gathered every single material I need, except for 2 things I need. 4 turtle eggs and a leaf. Now, I don't really know where I'm gonna get either of those things from. So I'm probably just gonna have to like fly around for a bit until I find A, some turtles, and B, probably a swamp is what I'd need. Some leads, I would say. Well, I found a mangrove swamp. I actually, wait, do slimes spawn here? Oh, they do. Great. That is good to know. Because there is a huge mangrove swamp. So once nighttime rolls around, I'll come back here. Alright, well that's ticked the second thing off my list. Now I just need to find some turtles. And I did actually see some earlier in the world. However, I have no idea where that is. I think they were in this direction because I went over here to try and find some spruce wood. Well, I've found the spruce, but no sign of any turtles with us yet. my goodness. Why is that doing so much damage? Yeah. Anyone else notice that those slime look strange? I must have a texture pack on or something. They are looking goofy. Well, slime balls have been acquired. Now, slight problem, these are the last of my fireworks. So once I get back to my base, I think I'm gonna have to go creeper hunting. Well, all that leaves now is... oh, turtles. Great. Alright, let's go and get some seaweed. Bunk. Dunk. Oh, how many is that? Only 3. And 4. 2 more for good luck. Alright, now that we have completed those side quests, we can move on to begin building this with a skeleton farm. But, well, first I need to find where I'm going to build it again, because, like, I kind of have no idea where it is. Aha! I've found the path that I made for myself. I am a genius. And we're back. Okay, so this right here is the center of a chunk. Now I need to go to the one away from being at the end of the chunk, so it's here on all directions, which means I'm going to have to clear out all of this area. But that's what it is. Walls are in. And next. So in getting these torches, I may have made a minor mistake. The amount of mobs that have now. So I now need to do something. Escape without dying to yourself. Which honestly might be difficult at this point. Now I need to clear this platform without dying. Now if I just light up this entire area, we shouldn't have any more problems like that again. Okay, so I'm just going to pretend like none of that ever happened. Yeah, well, let's keep building. Okay, so I've added turtle eggs to all of the corners. Now apparently I need to find the south side and add walls all the way around me except for here. So this tutorial that I am following is by ENX04 and it's like a wither roseless, spawn proofless farm. So I'm very happy if this is going to work. I have no idea if it will, but hopefully. Right, so I now need to build this iron golem and chuck him inside of here. now I lock him in. So what this farm does is it basically uses the fact that when you are using this farm, you're up on the nether roof, so you're ages away from this platform, and it leaves just this area within your spawning distance, and these will be the only spawnable blocks. And then there's those out there to stop that lead piglin away, pigmen, zombie pigmen, leads them into those turtle eggs, which they then despawn because they're so far away, and the wither skeletons will come up here and get teleported away into the overworld, where they then go through another nether portal which puts them up on the roof, and then we can kill them. Right, so with this random setup, we can now light the nether portal, and I don't know if I'm making it. But anyway, so this whole setup here should produce a good chunk of wither skulls for me, which means I can get my beacons going relatively soon. So now I need to go up onto the nether roof. I feel like I should have brought a spare ender pearl for this, but anyway, here we go. Never mind, I am a god. So now, if I build up to here, I should be able to build the second half of this farm. I went ahead and did a decent chunk of this. This should, in theory, be my exit portal, where I can leave. Oh, I've done that off center. That's so annoying. I'll fix that at some point. But we are getting very close to being able to start getting wither skeletons coming through here. So basically in the overworld here, the mobs come out of this portal. No. Yeah, they come out of this portal, get pushed along this pathway to this portal, where I believe I need some slabs here. They then get pushed up into that killing chamber that I had just built. And then from there, well, it's pretty simple. They're dead. So now, I need to remove all those torches from that other side. So I'm hoping if I come through here, I shouldn't end up... Okay, good. We're not in some random area. But, I don't really know how I'm supposed to, like, get back there, unless I just build a portal here. Jump through here. I have no idea what I'm doing, I'll be honest. Oh, get back here. Alright, I don't want to be here. So hopefully now, for the second time, if I go through here, I should end up... Oh! Perfect! How about that? Alright. So, the final step to this is to destroy all of these torches. Then hopefully, once I go back to that killing platform, this should begin to work. I have just gone, sat at the farm, and I have loaded up a spectator account, and this thing is about to start working very well. Look at them pile in. They are flying in. I teleport to myself. Nothing's coming just yet, but I just want to have a look at how quickly these things are going and how the farm is working. Because currently, I'm extremely happy with its performance. Wow. That is so cool. Jumping back into here, this thing is about to start producing unbelievably. Oh my. That's unbelievable. I've collected so much stuff in that amount of time. 7 skulls already. It would have taken me, the amount of time it took me to build this farm, I would have probably got like maybe 4 skulls, to be honest. That is incredible. Well, that is now part 1 of step number 3 complete with the wither skeleton farm set up. The next thing I need to do is go kill these withers. So after about 15 minutes of AFK all day, we have almost a stack of wither skeleton skulls, which honestly is kind of absurd. That dropper noise is very annoying. A lot of coal and a whole bunch of bones as well. So this farm produces. I'm extremely happy with it. Now, even though I do have all those wither skeleton skulls, I really can't use them at the moment because, pretty simply, I have 0 blocks to build any beacons. So that is where part 2 of part 3 of this video comes in. So we've completed part 1 of section 3 of this video. Now we need to move on to part 2, which is an iron farm. So I've gone ahead and collected all the materials I need for this farm. The only problem is I need to get 2 villagers from here all the way to here, which is my spawn point somewhere around here. But basically I need to build a massive bridge all the way from my base to here, which is something like, it was 2,500 blocks. There's a village right here. I travelled 2,500 blocks. There was a village right here. That makes things significantly easier for me. Great, now I only need to move these villages like a couple 100 blocks tops. Anyway, I need to move 2 villages from down here-ish up to that spawn jump area above me. That's a shame. I had already built about half of the bridge. That's a lot of logs that I just used, but I did not need to. Alright, so villager number 1 has been put into here. Just need to go and get the second one. Number 2. So we just need to get 12 beds in here and breed them until they fill them all up. So I've gone ahead and built the majority of this farm. Now I simply need to put 3 villagers into each of these rooms, which is easier said than done. And honestly, it does make it slightly harder. They are all now 2 villagers. That is going to cause minor problems. I guess I'm going to have to start again on the villager front. Alright, let's try and get these villagers back in for the second time. Number 1 is in. And number 2 is now in. Alright, so I've gone ahead and just built this iron farm. Honestly, the actual process of getting the villagers in here is very boring. So this farm, which has been active for like 5 minutes, has already produced a good 2, 4, 6 stacks of iron, which is like the same amount as my other farm produced in its entire lifespan, which is great. Right, so once that farm fully produces a good stack of iron, like probably a couple of stacks of blocks that I can use for beacons, I've actually completed step number 3 of this video, which means we can move on to step number 4, which is going to be getting some totems of undying. Now to do that, I do want to have full beacon bars, which is why I've gone into this part of the video and use this. But I also need to find a pillager outpost. So while I let this farm run, I'm going to jump back to my base and go and try and have a look for a pillager outpost. Oh yes, finally. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how long that has taken. I've literally broken my elytra multiple times trying to find this place. Oh, finally. The loot here is terrible. I definitely should have brought some obsidian to build a portal here, but I mean, that's alright, I can live without. Right, so I have put myself into the end here. Actually need some stuff. I have enough stuff to kill 19 withers, so I'm 99% sure that that's the middle block tails over the middle. So last one is black. Wither should just be trapped in there, I'm hoping. 99% sure that I'm correct. Yeah, 19 nether stars, which means I can make 19 beacons, which if I chuck 6 of them on the top of this very large pyramid here, I can get fully maxed out beacon powers, which gives me full max power, which then if I build another one around here, I can use this as a raid village because it's very, very close to my village outpost. And with that, that means I'm ready to start a raid. That is convenient. Oh, I can do a level 2 raid. Okay, so I have Bad Omen. I'm approaching the village. Here we go. That was easy. There's 2. Oh, found him. Hey, there we are. Victory. Alright, so I have now defeated the raid, which means that I can go home. Most importantly, I got 5 totems out of it. That should basically make me invincible from this point. And, well, to be honest, I have completed everything that I wanted to for this video, including getting full diamond armor, beating the ender dragon, getting infinite beacons, and getting totems of undying, practically making me invincible. So I think this is a great time to knock off and say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.